There is a moment in the Bible that most people rush past. A moment so uncomfortable that sermons soften it. A moment so disturbing that many believers never sit with it long enough. Jesus was in the boat. The storm was violent. The disciples were panicking. And Jesus was asleep, not praying, not preparing, not watching the waves, sleeping. The Bible says in Mark 4:38, Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. Let that sink in. Water was flooding the boat. Winds were screaming across the Sea of Galilee. Experienced fishermen believed they were about to die. And the Son of God slept. This story is not about storms. It is not about miracles. It is about something far more unsettling. Why God can be present and still not intervene. The disciples shook him awake and cried, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" That question still echoes today. God, don't you care? Do you not see my anxiety, my fear, my chaos? I prayed. I believed. I followed. Why are you silent? Here is the truth most people are not ready for. Jesus did not calm the storm immediately because the storm was not the real problem. The storm outside was revealing the storm inside. You see, the Sea of Galilee was known for sudden, violent storms. Cold air from the mountains would collide with warm air from the water. Chaos would erupt without warning. The disciples knew storms, but this one exposed something deeper. Fear does not come from danger alone. Fear comes from the belief that you have lost control. Jesus did not sleep because he was unaware. He slept because he was unmoved. Psalm 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Jesus lived from that truth. The disciples did not. And here is where the story turns inward. Because this is not just their story. It is yours. When life becomes unstable, when relationships fall apart, when plans collapse, when anxiety grows loud, you do not panic because God is absent. You panic because you believed your peace came from stability. Jesus wakes up. But notice this carefully. He does not rebuke the storm first. He rebukes the disciples. Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith? Not because they were weak, but because they misunderstood faith. Faith is not believing God will stop the storm. Faith is knowing that even if He does not, you are not abandoned. Then, and only then, Jesus speaks to the wind. Peace, be still. And the storm obeys him instantly. The same storm that terrified seasoned fishermen submits to a calm voice. Why? Because chaos always bows to presence. But here is the question that changes everything. Why did Jesus wait? Why allow the panic to rise? Why allow the fear to surface? Because what you fear reveals what you worship. When the storm threatened their safety, their trust collapsed. And Jesus exposed the illusion. They believed in him, but they still trusted control. This is why Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still, and know that I am God." Not act, not fix, not manage. Be still, because stillness reveals who you think God is. Some storms are not meant to be avoided. They are meant to strip you of false security. Jesus does not remove every storm, because some storms are removing something from you. Dependence, ego, illusions of control. The disciples thought the miracle was the calming of the sea, but the real miracle was the confrontation of fear. That is why they asked one another, trembling, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" They had followed him, but they had not known him. This is the uncomfortable truth. You can walk with God and still not trust him. You can pray and still panic. You can believe and still cling to control. And sometimes, God allows the storm to show you the difference. Isaiah 43:2 says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Not around the waters, not away from them, through." Presence does not always mean protection from chaos. Sometimes it means strength within it. Jesus sleeping in the storm was not indifference. It was mastery. He was teaching without speaking. Teaching them, and you, that peace is not the absence of waves. It is the presence of trust. One day, you will look back and realize something shocking. The storm did not destroy you. It exposed you. It showed you where your faith was still immature, where your peace was borrowed, where your strength was conditional. And when that realization comes, you will understand why Jesus slept. Because the storm was never bigger than him. And it was never meant to be bigger than your faith.